Arcane is the best cartoon I have ever seen. It hits all the good spots in my brain that just make everything right and wrong at the same time. It has great characters, great plot, and it consistently makes me question on who to root for at this point. Hello everyone, my name is Melinda from Imagine the Outcomes. I hope you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to watch me play video games, I have my Twitch that I'll link down below. Now let's get on with the video. In Arcane, there is a scene between Ekko and Jinx that I've watched so many times I have lost count. It is so beautifully well done that I just gotta talk about it. First thing about this scene is that it tells a story. We don't know much about Ekko and Jinx's relationship before this interaction. Although if you watch the Imagine Dragons music video, you would understand that they would play together often beforehand. But this is the way the show is showing that they were friends, because they hadn't shown us anything like this between them yet. We first get a glimpse of how Jinx sees Ekko now from the interaction.
Oh, look who it is, the boy savior.
Now that sentence probably means that she thinks of him as a goody two-shoes, always trying to save everyone and everything, something that she doesn't see this eye to eye with. Well, what the things he's trying to save, that is. Which seems that she probably has resentment for, since Ekko is always getting in the way of Silco's plans, and Jinx sees Silco as the good guy. When we cut to Ekko, he looks tired and sad from Jinx. It seems like he's had the same interaction so many times, and is just getting tired and sick of it, and also probably feels so sad to see his once true friend turned evil. He knows who she used to be, and that hurts him to the core. He misses Powder. Then we see a change in his expression. He scoffs, smiles, and takes out a pocket watch, which surprises the audience and, most importantly, Jinx. Watching the pocket knife go back and forth on Jinx is so compelling to see. Even though I know the clock is for Ekko, who can use it to go back in time a few seconds to make some changes, it feels like the animators are actually turning back the clock for us and Jinx. Having the pocket watch dangle over Jinx is having the audience go back to when they are children, when they were friends and played together, which you can see on Jinx's face. She seems happy that he remembers, and even shakes her head of disbelief that he wants to play their childhood game. She then gets out her gun as the ticking sound in the background is counting down the seconds to when they start their game. Jinx laughs at Ekko, like it seems like she did always when they were kids and they were getting ready to play the game. And she's also getting in the position that seems like she always stood. As we see the pocket watch transfer her back in time to when she was a kid. She laughs and taunts at Ekko as Ekko turns the device on. As the fight starts, you can see as kids they loved playing together. As you can see the happy expressions on their faces as they're getting ready to fight. I love that in this scene, the animators made Ekko and Jinx go back and forth from when they were younger to their older selves. It is shown how they have changed from their younger, different positions, how they fight, to how they have changed as themselves and how they've changed the way they look at each other. We see Ekko not running with the best form. He's kind of leaning forward like kids do, and with his arms and legs kind of fraying all around as he runs. You can see that he hasn't learned how to have a proper running stance when battling yet, and it's very interesting to see. We then cut to Jinx, who has a straighter back and a better gun, showing that her marksmanship and engineering has gotten better over time. You can also see in Jinx's face that she looks excited to kill, while Powder was just excited to win the game. Jinx bites her lips, aiming to kill Ekko, like she still sees this all as a game. Like she has grown up seeing killing people and death as a laughing matter, shooting people is fun, while Powder just sees it as having fun with her friend. When we see Ekko, he has determination and anger in his eyes. He doesn't see this as a game anymore. He has grown up from the kid that used to play with Powder. He knows that Jinx is dangerous. He has seen countless of his friends die from her hands. He knows her gun has bullets in it, so he is determined not to die from them. We then cut to Jinx shooting at young Ekko, which looks like she is trying to kill young Ekko. She is trying to kill every part of Ekko. his childhood and his now, which is important for the parallel later in the scene. We then see Ekko dodging her bullets as an adult, compared to when he was younger and wasn't able to dodge them as well. This is when we see Powder shoots and hits Ekko. This is when we see Powder wins and laughs at Ekko, showing their friendship as kids of just gloating and having fun, like, haha, I won, ha ha ha. Me. She was going to her friend where an Ekko in frustration smashes the watch and makes him go back in time. This scene was amazing on how they showed their childhood friendship without making a clear cutback. Instead of wasting time elsewhere in Act 1, the creators decided to make a fight scene to clearly show how much their relationship has changed and how much they have grown as people, and how they used to be great friends. In this sequence that was less than a minute, we got to see how their relationship used to be. They showed how close they were with each other so that in the next scene, we would feel it. We go back to Ekko, who's rewinding himself for a second chance. We then see Jinx more determined and less like she's having fun. She knows Ekko could kill her, and she only has a few shots before he gets to her. Ekko catches Jinx off guard, which he wasn't able to do as a kid, which shows his growth as a fighter and a person. He overtakes her, throwing punches and pinning her to the ground. As we had seen in another scene, Ekko believes that his dear friend is dead, Powder is gone, and Jinx is the only thing that remains. Jinx has probably hurt and killed many of his people, so getting rid of Jinx would be an amazing opportunity and just making his life easier. But he stopped. We see Jinx's eyes are gray and she looks like she's afraid of dying. He sees Powder, to whom he thought was gone. Her eyes beg him not to kill her. He softens his body, seeing that his old friend is still in there. Jinx smiles a little and takes out her bomb. Ekko sees Powder, the person he loved and the person he cared a lot for. I like to see the smile as a goodbye. A goodbye to Powder and a goodbye to Ekko. Jinx loves Ekko, or at least used to. She sees him as her childhood friend, the boy that she used to practice fighting with and played with. She cared or cares about Ekko, but she needed to let go. She knew she was going to die. With her being that close to the bomb, it was inevitable. She had accepted hers and his death. For her, she had to expel them both, to keep Ekko from ruining Silco's business and to just win. She needed to kill Powder. Hi, Editor and Melinda here. And a quick note, it's also for her to do that, she needs to kill Powder so she can kill both of them and save the business, if that wasn't clear. People have said that Jinx was pretending in this moment because she has pretended to be Powder to throw people off. No one goes and kills the sweet innocent person, like the explosion she caused in Piltover or when she tried to throw Caitlyn off in the finale. But in all those times, you can see Jinx show up. In the bombing, her voice drastically changes from a sweet Powder voice into her crazy, I'm gonna kill everyone voice. In the finale, you can visually see her malicious smile take over because she can't help but laugh that she's about to like one-up this girl. In this scene, we don't see that change. We see that Powder is still in Jinx. And I even have the hypothesis that Powder is Jinx and Jinx is Powder, but that's for no other video. When Vi comes for Jinx, we can visually see that Jinx gets softer like she did as Powder, but we know that's not an act, that's just her being herself with her sister. I think it's what happened when Jinx smiled at Ekko. She was showing her true self before he died. Sadly, I think this is gonna hurt how Ekko sees Jinx from now on, more so than it already did. Vi is going to fight for Jinx in season 2. I still believe that, but I think Ekko will kind of be like, nah dude, she crazy. Which is Jinx's fault, inevitably in the end. This scene is beautiful. It shows the story of two childhood friends growing up and changing their perspectives, or keeping their perspectives, and just changing in general as they grow up. The thing is that I think they still care for each other, like how Jinx still cares for Vi, but Jinx still sees that she's the enemy. They just have different goals and on totally different roads that they will probably never be friends again. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I do wonder what you guys think of my analysis. If you agree, if you disagree, I'm okay with a debate in the comments. It gives me more feedback, and I love hearing what other people's point of views are. I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope you have a terrific day, and I hope you all always imagine the outcomes. That is so beautifully